Let's now go to an amazing strand created to support the constructive narrative that Peace One Day manifests, Words of Peace. Actors who perform inspirational readings of texts themed around humanity's survival. And for our very first performance, we are incredibly fortunate to have Bessie Carter, who you may have seen on Bridgerton, the brilliant Bessie Carter.
Hello, I'm Bessie Carter, and today for Climate Action Live, I've decided to read some of Titania's words from A Midsummer Night's Dream by the one and only William Shakespeare. But with thy brawls thou hast disturbed our sport. Therefore the winds, piping to us in vain as in revenge, have sucked up from the sea contagious fogs, which, falling in the land, hath every pelting river made so proud that they have overborne their continents. The ox hath therefore stretched his yoke in vain, the ploughman lost his sweat, and the green corn hath rotted ere his youth attained a beard. The fold stands empty in the drowned field, and the crows are fatted with the murrain flock. The 9 men's morris is filled up with mud, and the quaint mazes in the wanton green, for lack of tread, are undistinguishable. The human mortals want their winter here. No night is now with hymn or carol blessed. Therefore the moon, the governess of floods, pale in her anger, washes all the air, that rheumatic diseases do abound. And thorough this distemperature we see, the seasons alter. Hoary-headed frosts fall in the fresh lap of the crimson rose, and on old Hyme's thin and icy crown, an odorous chaplet of sweet summer buds is as in mockery set. The spring, the summer, the childing autumn, angry winter, change their wonted liveries, and the mazed world by their increase now knows not which is which. And this same progeny of evils comes from our debate, from our dissension. We are their parents and original.
Bessie, why did you want to support Peace One Day and Climate Action Live?
Well, when I first heard about Peace One Day, the word peace drew me in, because I thought, well, we all need to find more peace. And then with the climate action, again, it's a very pressing matter, which I want to feel like I'm doing something. I want to feel like I can give something back and make, even if it's a small impact, I want to try and feel like I can do something positive towards a sort of brighter future.
Which aspect of climate action do you feel most strongly about?
It's hard because there's many, many, many pressing things, I think. So I find, for me personally, I have to start small. So I have to start with what I feel in a day-to-day life I can actually control. And so one of those things is becoming a vegan. So I feel quite strongly about finding locally sourced food from sustainable backgrounds, which isn't going to be travelling thousands of miles across oceans and wasting lots of fuel and water and money and animals' lives. So yeah.
Is that hard? Do you find it hard?
No, it's very easy to be a vegan nowadays. It's very, very accessible and affordable. You don't need to be going to Planet Organic. You can just be going to a fruit and veg shop and you just get back to the basics of eating root vegetables.
What impact can storytelling have in the creation of a more sustainable world?
I think storytelling is incredibly powerful. I think it's all that the world does. They do it in the news now. They do it, you watch anything and it feels dramatized because people listen to stories. So I think, you know, even recent court cases which have been televised, it's almost like you're watching a drama. People are obsessed with narrative. So I think if we can harness that into inspiring and educating people with the right sort of messages and with getting their juices flowing for stuff that would actually create a safer and happier world, why wouldn't we want to be doing that? So yeah. I think it's crucial to the world's continuation.
Yeah. And what would you say to the next generation who are picking up the baton of climate action?
Do what you can and some more. Talk to your friends. Get angry, then get active. Keep telling stories that make people want to make the world a better place.
Who do you find inspiring at the moment?
Well, I've been watching, you know, on YouTube, it comes up down the side with suggestions of watching, for me, it's like Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon interviews, all of that. And there was just one moment that I loved recently with Amy Schumer, who's an American comedian, actor, writer, producer, director. She's amazing. And it was just when all of the abortion bans, it was a month ago or so, in America was all of that happening. And she walked out, so it's slightly not connected to climate change, but she walked out and he said, how are you doing? And she just went, I'm really bummed. And I loved that she was just really honest. And she just went, yeah, I'm really, really, really disappointed. We're losing our rights, man. And she just opened the interview like that. And I just thought, how brilliant that you're just sticking true to, like, yeah, something terrible is happening right now on a chat show which is normally meant to be chirpy, promoting a job. I'm happy, I'm fun, and I'm good. And I think it's so important that people, yes, obviously people in the politics or in economy, in these, of course it's important, but so many people now are watching films, interviews, TikToks. They're watching people in the public eye who are famous, who are shiny, who are celebrities. And if those sorts of people start to also bring in these sorts of things, that's when I actually think it will have more spread, because so many people like me flick through YouTube before going to sleep. Rather than might not be reading an amazing article in an Economist, you know. So if we can reach in those places, that got me really excited of like, yes, let's be honest, actually. Let's be honest. Cut the crap, let's be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, beautiful.
Mm.